Teledata ONE, the Italian touch to fire safety technologies.
To do maintenance on the Teledata ONE panel, you have to log in by user password. The default user password is 5x2. Immediately you are into user menu. You have still the possibility to do historical events and assistance, but you have even maintenance menu. By clicking onto maintenance, you have various tools that you can use. For example, diagnostic, you have the possibility to choose one of your 9 loops. In my case, I only have 1 loop panel. The different color now that you are seeing for each detector depends on if the detector is clean or dirty. For example, the detector number 1 is clean and detector number 2 is still clean. The detector number 3 has got a yellow color and it's a medium clean. The orange color is a medium dirt, and the red is totally dirt detector. You have the possibility, even if you don't know where physically the device is, just click on the device and you have the name of the device, the zone where it is, and real-time information of that detector. By going back, you have the possibility to even do testing onto your devices. By clicking onto test button, you have the possibility to do a LED test where the panel will turn on all the LEDs and the buzzer. Conflicts, meaning the panel will see if on all the loops there is any double addresses. So if you've done any addressing mistakes, the panel will detect this. Mismatch is a test where the panel will verify that the device is connected to and the ones that are in memory are correct. If, for example, you have the address number 1 is a call point, but he has memorized a detector, he'll give you a mismatch fault. Instead, by going onto sensor modules, you have the possibility to test physically all your devices. Sensor module can be useful if you want to find a device around. Just by clicking onto the device, for example, this number 3 is a siren, immediately the siren will ring. Instead, if it's a detector, you can just click on the detector and it will turn on his LED, so you can find it very quickly. Instead, if you want to do alarm testing is very useful because you'll need to do it very often. You go to walk test menu, you can do it single, by zone or by loop. Let's choose by loop, loop number 1. In this moment my panel is under test, so any alarm that he will receive from loop number 1 will be totally ignored, but you'll have the possibility to view them on the display. In this moment they are all grey because they are waiting to be triggered. For example, I'll trigger my call point. It has become green because it has passed the test. And no alarm is ringing. Under disablement, I have the possibility to disable a device. Why should I need to do this? It could be necessary because the device is temporarily faulty, out of order. So all I just need to do is click onto a device, choose it, and just click onto one device. And now, as you can see, the icon has become grey with an X on top. To remove the disablement, just click onto it again, and the disablement disappears. I can do the same thing with an entire loop, an entire zone, or even with some outputs and additional cards of the panel. If I want to, I can even do some exporting as a user, where I have the possibility to export the entire historical events onto USB pen drive. The file exported will be a CSV file, so you can open it with Excel and use all Excel filters to view all the events that have happened in the panel. Or I can even export onto USB the diagnostic, where the panel will create another CSV file, giving as a result the status of all the detectors of that loop, if they're clean, dirty or whatever.